We begin with breaking news. President Donald Trump has been taken to Walter Reed Medical Center after testing positive for COVID-19. This is video of Marine One taking the president from the White House South Lawn less than an hour ago. And this is video of the president as he walked across the South Lawn in a mask boarding the presidential aircraft. A few moments later, President Trump arrived at Walter Reed Hospital. The White House says he'll be there for the next few days. News of the president and First Lady's positive diagnosis broke early this morning.
Just as the president arrived at the hospital, his Twitter account tweeted a video statement that he filmed at the White House. Here it is in its entirety.
I want to thank everybody for the tremendous support. I'm going to Walter Reed Hospital. I think I'm doing very well, but we're going to make sure that things work out. The First Lady is doing very well. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. I will never forget it.
And there is a lot to unpack here tonight. So let's go right to CBS 4's Deborah Alfarone for more details. Deborah, what can you tell us?
Well, Elliot and Carly, I can tell you that this is such a surreal day here at the White House. What an extraordinary turn of events for the First Family. The president leaving here on Marine One just a little while ago and then going to Walter Reed, where they say he's going to be receiving treatment and also working for several days.
President Trump departed the White House Friday evening to go to Walter Reed National Military Medical Center after he and First Lady Melania Trump tested positive for COVID-19. Trump administration officials say he will spend several days there working and receiving treatment. The president's physician says he has been given a Regeneron antibody cocktail.
I'm optimistic that he'll have a very quick and speedy recovery.
The diagnosis came after one of the president's closest aides, Hope Hicks, tested positive for the virus Wednesday. That's when she began exhibiting symptoms. The chief of staff confirmed the White House had been notified of Hicks' status before the president left for a fundraiser at his New Jersey golf club Thursday.
White House operations made the assessment it was safe for the president in consultation with others.
The president's diagnosis has sidelined him from the campaign trail with only about a month left until Election Day. Meanwhile, the White House says contact tracing efforts are underway for anyone who's come in close contact with White House staff. Vice President Mike Pence's office announced he has tested negative. 2020 Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden is campaigning in Michigan after he and his wife Jill announced negative test results Friday.
Sending my prayers for the health and safety of the First Lady and President of the United States. This is not a matter of politics. It's a bracing reminder to all of us that we have to take this virus seriously.
Two Biden campaign officials confirmed to CBS News they are in the process of pulling down negative ads aimed at President Trump for an undetermined amount of time.
And one thing I do want to point out is that there has been no transfer of power while the president is at Walter Reed. So that's one thing that people have been asking. The other thing I want to let you know is a couple of the types of symptoms that the president has been experiencing. They say that he has a low-grade fever, a cough, nasal congestion, and that he is very fatigued. That's the latest from here at the White House. We'll continue to follow this. But for now, I'm Deborah Alfarone. Back to you.
Deborah, thank you for that live report. Several of the president's campaign events have now either been canceled or postponed. However, the next presidential debate, which takes place in 13 days at the Arch Center in downtown Miami, for now is still a go. Of course, a lot has happened in these last few hours. We are also getting reaction from Florida elected officials, some of whom have recently attended events with President Trump. Governor Ron DeSantis was at the president's rally a week ago yesterday in Jacksonville. His office tells us that he has no personal health concerns, that he did not have any close contact with the president at that event, and he wished the president a speedy recovery. Florida Senator Marco Rubio wrote, quote, praying for a full and speedy recovery for the president of the United States and the First Lady. Miami-Dade County Mayor Carlos Jimenez also wished the first couple a speedy recovery. Jimenez was at MIA when the president was here last week, but he says he was not close enough to be exposed.